Here I am. I was having some technical difficulties, as always, man. We don't control this technicality, and some of us are not from the technical background. All we know is to work online and just do stuff. But the technicalities sometimes is a problem. So I don't know if you guys can hear me. If you can hear me, put it on the chat. If not, I don't care. We get started, okay? So as the heading goes by, today we're going to learn the 3 proven secret ways that you can use to earn passive crypto profits. Okay, it is passive. Okay, the word is passive. Now, the degree of passiveness matters. Okay, so man, I have a tickle in my throat. That shows I'm human. I'm real. Okay, I'm not AI generated or a robot. If you pinch me here, I'm gonna bleed because a lot of people don't believe. This is me. Hi guys, how are you? Welcome to this live. Welcome to the Smart Wolf Club, guys. Those of you who are not members, the link is in the description. Go ahead and join. Okay, we have this live all the time, every single day. We have coaches from all over the world. And let's begin. Now, before we start, we always have to do 2 things. We call them house cleaning exercises. The first one, say a word of prayer. The second one is to put a disclaimer. Now, the first one is a word of prayer because we all need help from the man above. So let's say a word of prayer. In the belief of the power Almighty, we pray that whoever is going to pay attention to this training, whoever is going to apply the skills that I'm going to show them, whoever is going to follow this training to the end is going to be successful. We also pray that the markets are good to us, that the online environment is safe enough for us, that all the scammers are away, that all the good people come our way and help us achieve our dreams of freedom, location freedom, financial freedom, and time freedom. We pray this in the belief of the power Almighty. Amen. Guys, I don't care what you believe in. Just make sure you learn everything about what you believe in. Make sure you practice and teach others. Okay, let's go to housekeeping exercise number 2, and that is a disclaimer. Okay, guys, whatever I'm going to share on here is not financial advice, and whatever I'm going to show you is very risky. So you're going to do this at your own risk. If you need financial professional advice, you're going to seek that from professionals. Whatever we share in the Smart Wolf Club community is our own experience from our coaches, our students, and some of the results that I'm going to share are not typical, okay, and they are not guaranteed. We do not guarantee any results, and because we don't control the markets, we don't control the online environment, even the offline environment, we have no control, okay? So guys, going into this, just know you're doing it at your own risk. Do your own diligence. And if you have to put any money in any of these activities, please only do that with money that you can afford to lose, because you can lose your entire investment. I've seen people lose all their money. And so when you go into this, make sure you just do this with the money that you can afford to lose. If you don't have any money, you can do what we call paper trading. You can use paper money. You can use dummy accounts just to trade and learn the activities that we are going to show you. Okay, now with that out of the way, let's begin. So how to earn passive crypto profits? This is a big question for a lot of our students that come into the community. And as some of us have been online for many, many years, a lot of our coaches have been online since 1998. And whatever I'm sharing with you guys is what our coaches are teaching our students and what they do every single day. They're down in the trenches. Because some people ask, why are you guys not known? It's because we are down in the trenches. We've been underground for many years. During the pandemic, we decided we're going to share some of our training with the masses so we can help our brothers and sisters achieve what we call the freedoms. There's 3 of them. Only 3 freedoms that we look for, okay, in the Smart Wolf Club. We look for financial freedom, we look for time freedom, and we look for location freedom. Why time freedom? Because I know some of our students are very, very serious professionals, doctors, nurses, engineers, masons. Even we have day traders, people who are extremely busy, very successful. And they make a lot of money from their 9 to 5s, but they don't have the time. They have to be there and exchange their hours for the dollars. That's not what we are looking for. We are looking for time freedom. So you can be wherever you want at any time of the day without having to worry about the clock or punching in or punching out, because you have achieved, once you achieve that status, is what we are all looking for. It's a journey, okay? I'm not promising you that this is a get-rich-quick scheme. There's nothing like that, okay? If somebody is telling you that, you better run away from them, okay? There's nothing like that. You got to put in some effort. You're going to learn the skills, and it is a journey. It's a marathon. It's not a sprint. For most of us, you have to work in the beginning until you can achieve that. You learn the skills that can now start allowing you to earn passive income, like what we are saying here, passive income, where maybe you put your $1 and this $1 brings 30 cents every 1 year or every month or whatever you want to do, depending on your risk appetite. Okay, so it's very risky, I told you. So whatever you're going to do, just know you're going to stand a chance to lose. Anytime you put your money somewhere, just know you can lose your entire investment. Okay, lose part of it. Or so just go into these things with money that you can afford to lose. So before I show you the steps, the screens and everything, I want to put very nice. I don't want to waste a lot of your time. Some of you guys who are on here, if you're already making so much money on crypto or online trading, this might not be for you, because this is bare bone basic. And as I said, it is for beginner friendly. Whatever information I'm going to give you is basic information that you can take and run with it. Okay, this is something that you can put together in one sitting. If my 16-year-old or 99 grandmother can do this, then you can do it. Okay, all right. So it is bare bone basic. It is going to be KISS. Keep it simple, stupid. So you can follow along, and I'm just going to share with you the 3 things that you can do right now in the crypto world. For those of you who are into crypto, okay, those of you into crypto, I know some of you are asking, why crypto? Why not Forex? Why not stocks? Okay, in the community, we have so many students. Some are into crypto, some are into stocks, some are into Forex, some are selling wheat, others are selling oil, others are selling metals like platinum, iron, gold, silver. It doesn't matter what you're into. We have coaches for all that stuff, okay? So you can join the master classes if you need one-on-hand holding. Just join the community and you can join our master classes, okay? You work with our coaches, and we have coaches from all over the world. Malemala is on here from Cape Town, South Africa. Has been with us for over 18 years. Mr. Baker from Atlanta, Georgia in the US, over 18 years. Rosemary from New York, again, many, many years. Karinsas. I mention these people all the time just to let you know that you are dealing with real humans, okay? Not robots, not AI, not some cause that you're going to sit there and watch 102 videos. After that, you're totally confused and your brain is fried. No, guys do this every day. So you're going to sit with the coaches or with the other students, and you're going to watch, share screens, Zoom calls, live calls, and that time is extremely valuable. So we don't waste our time, and we only deal with very serious individuals. Okay, you have to be extremely serious to join some of these trainings. Okay, so you go through a series of making sure you are the right fit. So not everybody gets into our communities, and of course, because of the time factor. Okay, we don't want to waste a lot of your time and our time. Okay, so here we go. The 3 steps, okay? Before I even share the screen, we want to go into a background of crypto. What is crypto? Some of you are hearing this for the very first time, okay? Crypto, currency, okay? These are digital currencies, okay? Bitcoin is the biggest kid on the block. 2009, Satoshi Nakamoto, the elusive Satoshi Nakamoto, is a group of, either it's one individual or a group, we've never seen them, but they started Bitcoin, which is traded online, okay? It's a way of currency that you can use to trade online, which you can use to make payments online, which you can use for digital purposes, okay? So other than the other forms of currencies, which you guys are well aware of, fiat currency, we talk about money, the dollar, the pesos, the euro, the pound, and many others, the yen. Different countries have their own type of currencies which they can print at will, okay? This digital currency, Bitcoin, for example, is not printable at will, okay? There's a finite number, 21 million. You can correct me, you can look it up, that's your homework. how many Bitcoins are there. It's a finite number. It is clearly defined, and we're not going to break it. We're not going to add more. This is it, okay? So you can imagine, as more people get into this crypto thing, as more people get into Bitcoin, right now it's only 3% of the world population that at least has some Bitcoin or know about Bitcoin. Only 3%. 3. Like the number 3, guys. You see that? 1, 2, 3. 3% of the over 6 billion people in the world have any form of Bitcoin or have ever heard of Bitcoin. So you can imagine, if that number goes to 10, you can see what's going to do to the demand of Bitcoin. If more and more governments start adopting Bitcoin, you can see what it's going to do to the value of Bitcoin, which around 2011, some of us were there when Bitcoin was $1. We didn't believe it. Those of us in the community, in the Smart Wolf Club who believed it, some bought it, sold it when it was $2. Some bought it at 1,000 and sold it when it was 2,000. Others bought it at 1,000 when it went down to 900. They sold it at a loss because the belief, they didn't know, lack of knowledge. Okay, just like what the Bible says in Hosea, my men are suffering because of lack of knowledge. So had we known, had we had the foresight, you would have bought the Bitcoin at $1 and held it until today for generational wealth. Because right now, one Bitcoin, as we speak right now, I'm going to show you the chart. It's over 100,000, guys. One Bitcoin. 2011, it was about $1. 2009, it was started. Okay, some of us were there. We know, we heard about it. We knew about it, but we did not believe it. Okay, and those of us in the community who believed it, and some of those who held it up to now, they're celebrating all the way to the banks. They're enjoying their lifestyle, the passiveness of whatever we're going to share with you guys. Now, there are 3 ways in which you can make money right now. It's never too late, okay? The best time, they say, is now, okay? It's not my creation. Everybody, if you guys have lived long enough, what do they tell you? The best time is now. The best time to change is now. Now, right now. This is the best time. So if you're hearing this for the first time, you're not too late. It's never too late. There's always something you can do about it, okay? And so if you want to join us in that journey, please join us, okay? It's a journey. The journey to freedom, the 3 freedoms we're all looking for. It's a journey. It's a marathon. It's not a sprint. It's not a get rich quick scheme. It's a marathon. You got to learn, you got to take time. It's a marathon. It's not going to come to an end that soon. It's going to need endurance. It's going to need effort on your part. It may need some sacrifice on your part, okay? And we're here to help you all the way. And that's why we're sharing these videos for free online, okay? Guys, do me one favor before I share my screen. Make sure you subscribe to this channel, guys. We want to grow this channel, okay? It's taken too long, but with your support, sharing, I'm sure we can grow the numbers. The reason why we want to grow the numbers is so we can achieve our ultimate goal. Our ultimate goal is to give the knowledge, okay? The biblical knowledge that Hosea talks about. My men are perishing because of lack of knowledge. We want to give that knowledge. We want to help as many people as possible, okay? Brothers and sisters, put bread on the table so they can have the freedoms also. Freedom to be wherever you want. So there's 3 freedom: location, financial, and time. So they have the time. They can be wherever they want, having financial without having to worry who's going to pay their next bill, okay? All right? And of course, get some people out of the rat race, okay? It is tough to be in the rat race because that's how we were created. That's how we were brought up. Go to school, get a good education, get a good job, work for 40, 50 years, retire with a pension. There's no pension anymore, no guarantees, right? Okay, so you got to create something that is going to pay you in the long run. And these are some of the things you can do. This is not the only thing. Crypto is not the only thing. If you look at our channel, there are videos on stocks trading. Okay, so you can do that in this. We talk about multiple sources of income. While you're doing your 9 to 5, 9 to 5 is very, very important. We cannot underestimate the role of 9 to 5, okay? Because we all go through that. This is where you get active, you actually exchange your time for money. You go to a boss, punch in, punch out, okay? So that sustains you, pays your bills. But you also have to have something on the side that is more passive, because that's what's going to make you have the freedoms. Because the freedoms are not going to come from your 9 to 5. It's very hard, very hard. Very few people are going to achieve freedom from the 9 to 5. Okay, mostly it's money that you get in and spend. You get it, you spend it, pay bills, and it doesn't give you the freedom. Now, even if it gives you the freedom, then you don't have the time freedom. You cannot be wherever you want to be. You cannot be at a different location. You have to be at where your boss says you have to. Your boss decides when you go to bed, when you sleep, when you wake up, where you're going to sleep, what car you drive, what type of clothes, because they decide that by paying you a paycheck. They know if I pay you so much, they just pay you enough so you can show up to work the next day. Okay, that's the end goal. They're not going to pay you so much so you can enjoy the freedoms, because then who is going to work for them? Okay, so they're not there to make you be there and enjoy the freedoms. No. The work, the way it is designed, some of you who are employers here, you know, the way you've designed your job is you pay your workers so they can come back the next day. They can be happy just to a point where they can enjoy working for you and making you, while you enjoy your freedoms, because you probably have already achieved that. So maybe you're lacking time, but you have financial, but you may have financial freedom, but you lack the time, or you have the time, but maybe you lack the location. So you have to be at a certain you're tethered somewhere, because that's where your business is. Or so let's say, like, let's take a professional, a doctor. Okay, it could be one of the best doctors in town. So you're making boku money, boatloads of money. Sometimes time may not be an issue because you have to be dealing with patients. So we cannot even talk about you having time. You don't have the time because you have to answer your phone calls, emergency calls, and stuff like that. But at the same time, you have boatload of money. So you can go out and splurge once in a while, but you don't have the time freedom. How about location? Again, it's the same thing. You cannot decide to go and visit the Great Walls of China and spend a month there while your patients, they need you. So you can't even have that time. So most people, so you see there is this balance. There's a fight. So there's a fight. So now how can we achieve that? For you to achieve that, you're going to have some sources of income that are passive, so they can help you maintain your lifestyle, even if you're not there actively exchanging your time for money. And some of us are working on that, so you can come and join us, and that's why we're here together and we're sharing this information. And let's see the comments below. Okay, so guys, let's go. We're gonna make it really quick here, because in the next 5 minutes I'll be done. Promise you guys, this is gonna be one of the shortest webinars we've ever had, because I have to run like right now. Okay, I really have to run like right now. Okay, so I'm gonna bring up my screen and I'm going to show you one of the things that I am talking about. Share screen. And if you watched our last, okay, so first I promised to show you where Bitcoin is. You can see, guys, Bitcoin is right here, and this is a TradingView chart. Okay, so if you don't know what TradingView is, go and watch my previous training live. We talked about TradingView. We use this for all the analysis for crypto, stocks, forex. Before we take trades, we use this, and we can set alerts like this. They alert you on your phone when to go in and take a trade or when not. And it's very easy to set these. We can help you with that. If you don't know how to, please comment below, and we are going to go through it in my next training, which is going to be tomorrow. So tomorrow we're going to have a live. Tomorrow at 9 o'clock, we're going to have a live, guys, 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Don't miss the live. So please spread the news, show all your friends so you can join the live. We're going to reveal how to bare bone basic, how to buy Bitcoin and how to do any other coin other than Bitcoin, any other coin, Ethereum, all the other coins, even some crazy coins. We're going to show you how to buy them for cheap and how to almost 2x guarantee yourself. Almost guarantee. The word is almost. There are no guarantees in life, but I'm just saying almost guaranteeing yourself a profit. Okay, so guys, you can see here we are using a very simple indicator. It's a free indicator. If you don't know what an indicator is, please, you can watch our previous trainings again, or join me tomorrow for the longest webinar. We're going to have a long detailed webinar where we're going to go through all this. We're going to go through this again. So detail, it says buy. So at this point here, simply go in and buy. Okay. When it says sell, you sell. How easy is that, guys? Buying and selling, make money. That's one of the ways. Okay. Now, is this passive? Is this passive? It is not that passive, but it is passive. Okay, because you set it once, you go your way. All you're going to be watching for is alerts. The alert will come to your phone. You take the trade. The alert will come to your phone. You sell. Buy, sell. Buy, sell. Reap the profits. That's number one. Number two, I'm going to go back and share this because I told you guys I'm going to be flying through this. Now, if you don't know how to execute any of what I'm saying, tomorrow is the matter. Or just comment below and we're going to answer these questions, okay? Comment below and we'll answer. Stop sharing the screen. I'm back and I'm going to share the screen for the second way that you can make passive. Here we go. Guys, you can see this. This is from one of my students, guys, okay? You remember the student I was showing you the other day? Under $100 per day. The student lives under $100 per day. Look, the account is growing, guys. It is growing. In less than 2 weeks, the account has grown, and you can see where it is right now. So basically what you do is you go to what we call pools. You can see there are several pools here. This is just one resource. There's like tons of these. I'm just going to give you one example. And in our next training, we're going to do 2, 3 examples. You don't need a lot of them. Maybe you need up to 5, max. 3, 5. We talk about 5 sources of income. So maybe 5 maximum. So basically what you do here, you're going to analyze the yield percentage, TVL, total volume. Okay, we need this to be at least 100K. Look at the fees that they're paying. So you can be part of the people who are benefiting from these fees. This is what is called automatic market maker. You become an AMM. AMM. This AMM is not new. It's been there in the stock market. There are guys who quietly make a lot of money in the stock market without having to actively buy the stocks. Okay. All they do is provide liquidity. So that's what you're going to do. You're going to buy your tokens and you're going to provide liquidity, and they pay you TVL. They pay you yield fees. This is called, there are many ways people call it. They call it yield farming, staking, where you're paid interest by loaning. You give out your funds so you can loan. You become like a bank. You know, the bank loans out money and they charge interest, the same thing. So when you loan out your tokens or your crypto that is sitting on your wallets, you loan it out at a certain return, agreed at a certain point, and that's what happens. So this is a second way of earning money. This is passive, guys. It's fairly passive. I can say it's almost passive, okay? Of course, there is nothing that's 100% because you have to take the steps. You have to first create this, okay, portfolio. You have to create your own portfolio. So if you want to participate in this, there are certain guidelines that we follow in the community. Like I just gave you a few of them by passing. At least most of our coaches look for at least 100K here. And then they look at the coins, the assets that are involved. You know, some of these could be just rag pools. So you have to be careful when you're going into this. And then, of course, the longevity of the pool. You got to see how long that pool has been going on and who are the participants. Okay, because sometimes it could be just one guy who's created, who has got a whale, who has a lot of money, has created one of these tokens, this pool, just to collect your money and run away. So you got to be careful with that. Okay, so this is the second way. And I'm going to give you more examples on how to look at this. There is Aerodrome, there is Crystal, there are many, many, ExtraFi. There are so many. You're providing liquidity, okay? You're providing liquidity. You're staking your tokens and you get paid yield. You get a yield. Now, the numbers are crazy. Guys, when you look at these numbers, they are crazy. Some of these are crazy, 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 unbelievable. Look at this. This pool here is paying about 0.5% on average every 24 hours. Imagine every 24 hours you get half percentage yield. So if you put $100, you're getting a 0.5% yield every 24 hours. Okay, multiply that by 30 days, multiply that by whatever. Now your imagination can start, you can start imagining, you can start seeing the niceties, the stars, the angel, the prince, the freedoms. Okay, all right. And then the third one, maybe I should not share that now because I have to go. Maybe we do that tomorrow. Okay, guys? So join the live. We will talk about the third one, which is fairly passive, but that's the simplest way of doing it. It is fairly passive, and that is what is called, you go to the launch pad, okay? You just go to the launch pad and put in some investments, and once these things launch, you get paid a yield, or you have a chance, almost guaranteed, to double your investment. Almost guaranteed. Almost. The word is almost. There's no 100% guarantee in anything. You're almost guaranteed. Okay. Almost guaranteed. Like I can show you here, there's a coin that is going to be launching very, very soon, 1st of September. So for those of you who would go in today and purchase that and hold it until 1st of September, you're likely to either, it's going to shoot up. It's likely that the coin is going to go crazy. So you can either benefit by that, the coin growing crazy, you sell when it is crazy, so you know when to sell and when to get out, or you can literally just be guaranteed to double your money. If they don't sell the coin to you, you can double your money. That's all. That's all. Almost guaranteed. Almost. The word is almost. This is not professional advice. It's risky stuff. So I'll share all this tomorrow, and I will see you then. Before we go, let's say the word of prayer. In the belief of the power mighty, we pray that whoever is going to listen to this, whoever is going to pay attention to this, whoever is going to take action on this, whoever is going to ask questions about this, may they be rewarded abundantly. May the markets be good to us, and I'll see you tomorrow, guys. Goodbye.